Hey guys, welcome to day 166 of my Road to 2000 series. We are now rated 1841 after a difficult but good win in the last game. We're gonna start another 10-0 and we're playing against Gleb Hahaha, rated 1783. Obviously we're playing the Caro-Kann here. There's this move, there's takes and takes. Yeah, there's pushing, that is a move too. I usually like to play something like bishop f5 here, but I don't think it's super accurate because the bishop can become a target of some sort. Maybe after knight here. But what I like to do is bishop here, push and then push. So I'm just gonna play it and hope for the best. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go here and push c5, of course. Okay, this one we're just gonna take and play c5. The bishop is usually just more of a weakness than a strong point in the Caro-Kann. So yeah, if we can trade it off, I mean, not always, but in this situation I like to trade it off. So there's this check. Got to be a little bit careful about that actually. Then I can probably play queen d7 and knight takes. Knight here, pin. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna go here and just prevent this queen from giving this check because it would have been a little bit annoying. Now I can play knight here. Bishop. Usually like to play bishop out. Got to be a little bit careful about how I do this. This is pretty much a weakening move probably. These dark squares are a little bit weak. He still has a dark square bishop though, so it shouldn't be a problem right now. But I can already give checks like these, and there are still pushes and blocks, but yeah, you gotta be a little bit careful about that diagonal, of course. Yeah, okay, I can take. I'm probably just gonna take because I don't really want to, you know. There's knight here, maybe queen here. Knight here. Queen here, maybe. Okay, there's this. Then I'd probably just play knight c6, I guess. There's still this check, but yeah, I don't really know if it does a whole lot. It brings the bishop back this way. Okay, interesting. Where do I put my dark squared bishop? Maybe I'll just bring out my knight. Check, push, block. There's like multiple things to block with, so yeah. Knight out, knight here. You can push it. I mean, I don't really want to put my knight here if there's no more pawn, which is the problem. So what do I do with this knight is the idea. Is the question. Check, push here. Okay, let me give this random and pretty bad check probably. If he pushes with the pawn, I might just retreat here. Okay, he goes here. Okay, maybe now I'll go knight here and try to castle. Pushing here, pushing here. If I can get my bishop here, it would be pretty nice. Yeah, I'll probably just play like this, here and here. If I can win this pawn somehow, I would be pretty happy. This bishop can become a monster if the pawn wouldn't be here, so... Wow, long castles. Okay, I did not expect that. Did not expect that. That is pretty bold. Okay, that is pretty bold. I want to play queen here, but I really can't. Maybe I can play something like this. Maybe I'll just play rook c8. I guess rook c8 is a move. Is there any threat right now? Okay, let's go rook c8. Let's start with this move. If he pushes, I'll just retreat. I can also sack maybe. Actually, to be fair, if he pushes, maybe I'll just sacrifice the bishop, to be fair. Because there are definitely a lot of things going for sacrificing the bishop there. Attacking the queen, threatening this check, bringing in my queen. Okay. Wow, okay, c4, really? Your king is here. This is the line of my rook is staring down your... What? That is just... Okay, that is not a move I considered either. What about just takes, knight takes? I don't really want to do that. I want him to take me, probably. So I can give up the bishop and then maybe play queen here or something. Or queen here maybe, to attack this, yeah, you can never really take here, so... I have a little bit of time to think about this, which is good. Here, there. Maybe I'll just play queen here anyways. I don't really know if it does a whole lot. Here. Maybe for now I'll stick to castling. If he goes here, I got knight here maybe. There. So here. Maybe here. No, I can't do that. So I probably have to play g6. If I castle now and knight here, I probably have to play g6, which is a little bit annoying. How do I punish it? I mean, you can't play this. This shouldn't be a move. So what about queen b6? I'm just gonna play queen b6. Try to give up my bishop. If he pushes, I'm happy to sacrifice probably. Push there. I don't think you're surviving that move, that position. So I have to be a little bit careful though. My king is still in the center. But pushing here should probably just, I mean, I can probably just sacrifice and attack a lot of things. And my rook is coming in, my queen is coming in. This pawn is in some lines hanging, probably not, because there's a lot of threat coming down the F line as well, but yeah. Takes. Yeah, I thought he might do that, but yeah, I mean, this is just, I mean... This looks very dangerous for you. I mean, you can go here probably. And then I probably have to play... Maybe then I'll play something like this and this. Try to get my knight in, or like this maybe. So probably here. Now I want to get this knight off the board because I want to take, of course. If he goes here, I might just castle. And bring my other rook. I mean, this is not really a threat, as in it doesn't really do anything if he just goes here. But if he plays something like this, there's this, and this maybe, which looks a little bit dangerous. Also, if he goes here, there might be moves like this. Time to get my queen in somehow. Okay, he goes here. Okay, so what about just castle? There's no check, but I mean... I can always play a5 to protect the knight. Is there any way he can double up? No, there's not. Okay, I'm just gonna castle here. This knight is a little bit annoying still, but... yeah, I'm just gonna go, of course... Any threats? No, I can't really take. That's the unfortunate thing. I can also play knight c6, but then just takes. I don't really like that. Let's go a5 probably. If he takes, I'm happy to trade, of course. Yeah, but I mean, you are not attacking me. I'm attacking you. There's nothing here for you. I'm fully attacking you. You might be up a pawn, but I mean, I don't really see how you are going to defend this position. Insanity. Okay, if I take, knight takes, check. Okay, I'm just gonna take, because if he takes with the knight, there's this check, and it looks really, really dangerous for him. You can block maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Now just here maybe. Then he does get to defend it, a lot of it. Takes, takes. Okay, so what about takes there? No, that's not gonna work. Probably just gonna go, let's say here, here, here maybe. I wanna go here, but I can't. Okay, I'm probably just gonna go queen c5 then. Attack this. There's gonna be rook here. Probably gonna play knight here or something. He's gonna go knight here probably. He can't really do that, to be fair. If he goes rook here, there might be b5 actually. And then if he moves, I can take. So b5. Probably if rook here, probably b5 is winning, right? Yeah, and this isn't the exact same thing, because now there is a queen protecting. So b5 here takes, 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 takes. So knight here. Can't really take this. That's a shame. Okay, let's go here. There's knight here, but I mean, I can just trade everything off. Although then I'm probably just going for a draw. It's not something I want to do. So if knight here, I probably have to trade off, right? If I go here, there's takes. So knight here, takes, 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 there. Yeah, I probably have to take, take, take. I am down a minor piece, right? For a lot of pawns. Yeah, okay. Takes, 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 takes. I don't know if I'm winning that position, to be fair, because I got two passed pawns, but they're doubled, so that doesn't really look all that good for me actually. Here, 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 doesn't look good for me either. Here. I don't really see anything else I can do. Maybe knight here. Knight here takes, 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 takes. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Okay, I'm gonna have to go into this position. That's probably my only chance here. And I can give this check. I can give... No, I can't really give this check. I can go here, here, here. That doesn't really work. Probably gonna go and have to take this pawn or something. If he goes here, I don't know. Yeah, this is pretty bad probably. I can try to hold on to this pawn, but yeah, I lose this one maybe. Okay, I'm gonna try to hold on to this pawn, because I don't know what else I should do. He can take this, I can go rook c8 and then go for some checks, of course, but yeah. Not sure. Yeah, there's this, but I didn't really think this was dangerous. If he goes back, I'll give this check. And then I probably have to go for taking this pawn, because the knight is really strong here, so... the only way I'm gonna try to win this game right now is probably play really fast and try not to blunder anything, and yeah. Okay, let's go for this pawn. Can't really do that, but I can go here and here maybe. There's rook here, which would be really annoying, to be fair. Rook here, I might go here. Okay, there's this, but... do we give the check first, maybe? He's probably gonna block with the rook. Takes, takes. Okay, let's go here. Check, I'll go here. Check here. King G7, King H6. Okay. There's this check, but I don't think it does anything. This pawn is weak, but doesn't really matter that much, I guess. Okay, wants to check here maybe, so or here. Okay, let's just take that and go for this pawn here. I guess this should be technically probably a draw with perfect play, but you have to be very careful here, of course. Yeah, I think my king is safe here for now. I can take this pawn. Oh, there's this check. Okay. Okay, I have to be careful. Maybe he doesn't see it. He should probably see it. Yeah, okay. Now it's difficult, but still maybe this is still maybe a draw. Yeah, it's still very difficult. I got 4 pawns. But he has a king and a rook. He can probably go here or something. Here. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Let's go here maybe. Check here. That doesn't really do anything. I just gotta play quick. That's the only objective, of course. Okay, maybe I'll go here. Okay, do we push double? If we push double, there is maybe... Okay, yeah, let's just go for double. He can't really come in with the king. So... Okay, let's go here maybe. If you go for this pawn, I'll just push, of course. Okay. Yeah, this is difficult. This is very difficult to win still. This is definitely not over. This position of pawns is definitely not the optimal setup, probably, but yeah. Pawns should probably defend each other, which is better, but okay. Okay, let's go here. Let's go for these two. You can check. I'll probably just go here though. Or here. Should go here probably. Or here. But then I go here. I think you should stop these 2 pawns. Because I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna go here. And if he goes back here, yeah, I might just, okay, if I take there, yeah, I might just go back, I think, and then push. Yeah, now, okay, but there's this, and then if he takes, I can push maybe, but then there's this, right? Okay. Yeah, I messed up. Okay, oops. That's annoying. Okay. I have to try this probably. If he takes here, I'll go here. Yeah, and now if yeah, you have to be careful still. No, you don't have to be careful still. Okay, I go here, takes. Yeah, okay, I have to be, okay. It's probably gonna get mated if I don't watch out, yeah. Okay, I gotta run, that's the point. Yeah, it's annoying. There's no need to lose this game, but maybe I can still draw it. I mean, okay. Yeah, okay, you got it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, annoying. I mean, we were probably maybe even able to hold a draw there, but in the end it's very difficult, of course. The 4 pawns, I mean, yeah. It was probably winning for him. I think it was slightly winning for him, but still, it's very, very difficult to play as white here. And this yeah, you can't play like this, but it's difficult to take advantage of it. Very difficult. I had to go here. Okay, just blast everything open. Yeah, I didn't really think this was all that good, but yeah, I was doing a little bit better here. I should have taken here first. Yeah. And here it is a draw. I should just take here. Yeah. I thought I had to bring my rook in and get my rook active, which was probably the best game plan. Here he is a little bit better, but yeah, it's still very, very close. It's probably still more close to draw than not. And here it just I just let this happen, of course. And yeah, he is better, of course. I wonder at some point, okay, this apparently, if I go here for some reason, it is a little bit better for black. Taking opposition, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, now, instead of going here, I should have pushed this first. And then it is still very, very difficult. Because this allows this, and if I go back, now his king can come in. I should have just went back here, because you shouldn't allow his king to come to f3. Which is the big mistake I made here. Yeah, now I'm just losing because I can go here, but then I lose this pawn. And yeah, this is just going towards mate because yeah, I mean, just lose everything if you go here. There's this. You see, it just stops every pawn. And at this point, there's nothing for me to do. I can't go here because he takes. I can't go here because he takes. I can't go here because he takes. So yeah. I shouldn't have allowed king f3. If I didn't allow king f3, I would have been able to draw this probably. Just go here. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, and then I hope to draw him still, but I mean, yeah, at a certain point, I mean, he just has enough time to get the mate in 25 seconds. I mean, it's still not a lot of time, but yeah, with 11 seconds on the clock, he finds it. So. GG's to my opponent, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye.